Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out on Fox News. Trump cancels meeting at G20 with Putin over Ukraine tensions. Now, some of you might not have heard this story. Putin is building up his military around the Ukraine. There are tanks around the border of the Ukraine. And I don't know what Trump is going to the G20 meeting for, because if you remember last year, he didn't participate to the point where they start calling it the G19, because all of the countries were participating except for Trump. He was just sitting there looking stupid. And then when all of the world leaders sat together at this big round table, he put Ivanka there. And some of you might remember that. So anyway, here's another story. So the stories are definitely coming out. World War III alert. This is from the Express. Russia lining up tanks along our border, warns Ukraine. All right. Trump announced he is nixing a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin at the G20 summit in Argentina on Saturday in wake of the seizure of Ukrainian ships and crews in the Black Sea by Russia, based on the fact that the ships and sailors have not been returned to the Ukraine from Russia. I have decided it would be best for all parties concerned to cancel my previously scheduled meeting in Argentina with President Vladimir Putin. He tweeted Thursday, and you can see Trump's tweet right here. Donald J. Trump, based on the fact that the ships and sailors have not been returned to the Ukraine from Russia, decided it would be best for all parties concerned to cancel my previously scheduled meeting. And then he also added, in Argentina with President Vladimir Putin, I look forward to a meaningful summit again as soon as this situation is solved. So he posted this November 29th, 2018 at 11:34 a.m. out on Twitter. Trump told the Washington Post Tuesday that he may not meet with Putin and Buenos Aires after Russian forces fired on Ukraine naval vessels and seized their crews as they were sailing through the Kerch Straits near Crimea. I am getting a report on that tonight, and that will determine what happens at the meeting, Trump said. I am getting a full report on that tonight. That will be very determinative. Maybe I won't have the meeting. Maybe I won't even have the meeting. Trump, seriously? This is how you... We're going to see, depending on what comes out tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, these are the ones with the high IQ. He later told the Post that I don't like that aggression. The White House press secretary, Sarah Sanders, said Wednesday the Trump is receiving regular briefings on the Russian-Ukraine situation from his national security team. The Kremlin told Russian state media that they have no official information beyond the Trump tweet. If this is so, the president of Russia will have a couple of additional hours on the program for useful meetings on the sidelines of the summit, Russian presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov said. So they're getting ready to have the G20 again. I don't know what's going to happen if Trump, has to work beyond 3 hours. We know he doesn't do but a 3-hour day. I'm sure a lot of world leaders they do real work, but not Trump. He works only 3 hours a day. That's all he's willing to give the US, 3 hours a day. And I don't know what he's traveling for. I mean, look, the France trip was a waste of time. And if you're not going to participate like you did last year, I just don't see the point in him doing all this traveling. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen, about what's going on over here in the Ukraine. But you know what? If memory serves me correct, this is not the first time Russia has done this. They have done this before, y'all. Um, it's not that unusual. You remember all the fighting over Crimea um, years back. So, I mean, this region, they've always had a lot of tension back and forth. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.